آه، بس خلاص يعني الموضوع منتهي.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام.
How are you all doing today?
وعليكم السلام.
Good.
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. Okay. Let us start. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. We start first with Islamic studies. Alhamdulillah, we continue with speaking about the actions of Salah, the actions of the second pillar of Islam. Which one of you guys count first the pillars of Islam? Who could do that for us quickly?
I can.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
There's Salah, there's Shahada,
لا بس in order. Say الشهادتين.
الشهادة, الصلاة,
الزكاة.
الزكاة,
Mhm.
الفasting, and الحج.
I like how you said al-fasting. As-sawm, the fasting of Ramadan, of course, and Hajj. One more person. جزاكم الله خير أحمد. Great job, Ahmed. Salina, go ahead.
the شهادتين, الصلاة, الزكاة, الصوم, and الحج.
MashaAllah. جزاكم الله خير. So, of course, we're speaking about the second pillar of Islam, and it's the second most important, pillar in Islam. The most important action in Islam, the action that the Prophet ﷺ said that the first thing you will be asked about, the first action will be asked about in the Day of Judgment is as-salah. And if our salah was good, then everything else after that will be correct. And if our salah was not, then everything after that would be not correct. Now, with regard to salah, so far what we spoke about tahara, which is up, of course, to worship. There's no worship without tahara, right? And we spoke about the conditions last week. We spoke about all of the conditions of salah, including what? Including what, Hanin?
Including
The conditions.
the conditions. Yes, the conditions.
Let Hania. Hania has her hand up. You might remember when Hania started to. Like what, Hania? Conditions before a salah. Like what?
Like having wudu.
Like wudu, for example. Tahara.
Or
Like
purity, or covering the aura, or or making the wudu in a right way.
Correct. It's just tahara, of course.
Having the intention.
Of course, and niyyah is one of the most important. One of the most important intentions is the niyyah. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. Actions are according to intentions. So what, honey, you didn't think about one yet?
Me?
I ask you first.
I know. It's like intention.
Like intentions, yes. That's a good example. Intentions, for example, yeah. And then this week we started to speak about Sifat al-Salat al-Nabi, the way the Prophet prayed. And we spoke about Salah with all its actions, step by step, how the Prophet ﷺ, he started to pray and he ended praying. The Prophet ﷺ said, pray, Sallu kama ra'aytuni usalli. Pray the way you see me pray. And the actions of Salah are many. Some which are pillars, arkan, some which are obligations, and some which are sunnah, recommended. Which is the most important one out of these three? Anya, which one is the most important one? Pillars or obligations or recommendations?
I don't know.
Who could help Hania?
Applications.
The pillars.
The pillars, of course, yes. Because without the pillars, you have no salah. Without the pillars, you have no salah. Okay. The obligatory, we said that if you forget one or more, you could make sujood al-sahu. There's a sujood in the end of the salah. There's a sujood in the end of salah that you could make, and that would help your salah. However, the pillars, even if it's out of forgetfulness, your prayer is not correct until you make it up. For example, you make up that unit, that rak'ah that you missed. So let's continue with the pillars. The arkan al-salah. With regards to the arkan, we spoke about three so far. Al-Qiyam, Takbir al-Ihram, and Surah al-Fatiha. When we mean Al-Qiyam, what are we talking about?
Can you repeat that?
Qiyam al-Salah.
No, Qiyam al-Salah, of course, you said, we're not talking about Qiyam al-Salah now, that's before the Salah.
Standing up for Salah.
Oh, yes. Correct, Tala. I didn't hear you. Let me just pull up my speaker. Okay. Qiyam lis-Salah, standing for Salah. Correct, Tala, mashallah. And we said that you must, it's a pillar, you must stand up for Salah unless you're unable. Unable, that's a different story. Okay? And we spoke about Takbir al-Ihram. Who could explain this Takbir for us? We spoke about this yesterday. Takbir al-Ihram. Salina?
So Takbir al-Ihram is like the opening of your prayer. It's when you must say Allahu Akbar, so you could open your prayer.
Correct. So Takbir al-Ihram is like the door, bab is-Salah. You know, once you say Allahu Akbar, you're in the Salah. You're in a different state now. You're in a sacred state. You can eat, you can drink, you can, you have to be in a certain place, making certain movements, only, sincere for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So once you say Allahu Akbar, you're inside a specific state. So it's a door for Salah. It's the entrance for Salah. Takbir al-Ihram. And the third one here, what we spoke about yesterday, is Surah al-Fatiha. Surah al-Fatiha is a rukun. And we said, La salah liman la yaqra al-Kitab. There is no salah for those who doesn't read the mother of the books, which is Surah Al-Fatiha, of course. أو كما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Let's move on. Okay. So now we get to number 4. We get to pillar number 4. Pillar number 4 is the ruku'. If you see in the picture, the drawing, look at the drawing here. The ruku' has certain features, right? Attributes. 1, notice where his hand is on the knees, right? His back straight. Okay?
Yeah.
This is called the ruku'. This is called the ruku'. Notice something. We didn't bring up the takbir of movement. We didn't say then after Surah Al-Fatiha, we didn't mention the surah after it, and we didn't mention the takbir before you go to ruku'. Why is that?
Because those are all recommended or
Exactly, Nida. MashaAllah, Nida. Because those are not arkan. She said because those are either recommended or obligations. And that's why we're only right now, we're only speaking about arkan, pillars. So we're skipping everything else for now. And then you get up and then of course, you get up from the ruku' and you stand straight again. And you start straight again. Yesterday, when we were talking about the sifah of the salah, the attribute of the salah in general, we mentioned, of course, what you say, Sami Allahu liman hamidah. But today, of course, we're only speaking about arkan. So we're talking about getting up and the standing. This is a rukun. The standing after the ruku'. Standing after ruku' is a rukun. So you stand after you make this bowing down, after you do this ruku', right? The next step after that is what, Ahmed?
The next step is rising from bowing.
And standing up straight again, right?
Yeah, standing up straight.
Again, exactly. That standing up straight again is a rukun. You must do it. If you don't do it, your salah is no good. You can't just, for example, unfortunately, al-asaf, there are those that from ruku' they don't stand straight again. They start to come up a little and they go back, they go in sujood. I don't know how to do it. They're like, before they stand up again, they just drop in sujood. They just like move their back a little, back up a little, and then they fall in sujood. Of course, that's not correct. Because the standing after ruku' is a rukun. It is a must. It is a must. Not just a must, a pillar. That your salah will be batil without it. So is it 4, 5, and 6? Let's continue. Any questions about 4, 5, and 6? I'm gonna wait and see if you have any questions.
No.
No questions, 4, 5, and 6? Anyone?
no.
Okay.
We don't have any questions.
Okay, let's continue. So let's do up to 9. Okay. Of course, now with sujood is very important. Sujood is very important. You know, the Prophet ﷺ, he told us in order to have a correct sujood, 7 parts of our bodies, and he actually used the word bones, but 7 parts of our, he mean 7 parts of our body must touch the ground in sujood. Who knows these 7 parts? Yes, Tala? Who said me?
The forehead, the forehead and the nose. The
Uh-huh.
hands,
That's one. This is one right here. Uh-huh.
the hands,
This is 2 and 3. Yes.
What about the knees? 4
the
and 5,
knees,
4 and 5 are the knees. Yes.
and
and
its
the
feet.
foot.
Right. And the toes.
And the arms have to be
inside of
like
the toes.
up a little.
Of course, the,
Yeah,
the,
the
the,
arms
the
have to
arm,
be bending.
the
Or
arms
else
should
As
not
in
be
the
touching the
picture.
ground. Yes, as you see in the picture, the arms should not be touching the ground.
or else you're gonna be looking like a dog.
That's true. That's why they should not be touching the ground. They're not from the 7 parts. Jazakumullah khair for bringing that up. Only this is 1, 2, 3, and then the knees are 4, 5, and then the toes, the inside of the toes are 6 and 7. As you see in the picture, his toes are bent, and the inside of his toes is on the ground. These 7 parts must be touching the ground.
What if they're not?
Naam,
What if they're not touching the ground?
then your sujood is not correct. They should be touching the ground. In order to have a correct sujood, they must be touching the ground.
Could you just hold on 1 second?
Yes, I'm holding on.
I had a question.
Yes, Salina. Yes.
When you go into sujood, your arms isn't it like in a different placement for the men and the women? Like they're not touching the floor, but like for the men, you have to have them out more. I heard something about that. I'm not sure if it.
There are some madhahib. There are some madhahib that they have a special salah movements for the women and the men. Allahu alam, the opinion that I go by, Allahu alam, that the brother and sister in salah is the man and the woman. They have no difference between the salah of the man and the woman. The same movement. Because when the Prophet ﷺ, he said, Sallu, right? He's talking to whom?
Allah.
No.
No.
No, to all the Muslimin.
All the Muslims, men and women, right?
Yes.
So he was talking to both, right? Men and women. He didn't mean, he said you, all of you, sallu, you, sallu. So he's talking about all of the men and the women. The way this pray, sallu, the way you see me praying. So he didn't say, he didn't make it specific to men. He didn't make it specific to one specific to man and one specific to woman. Allahu ta'ala alam. That the prayer is the same for men and women. This is the sound and correct opinion. Okay. It's already 27. Okay, let's stop here because of the time. So we have, if any questions, go ahead. Let me just make a note that we stop at pillar 7. If there is any questions, go ahead, please. And then I give you a break.
There are no questions.
Now, alhamdulillah, we stopped at, one of the most important movements of Salah, which is sujood. And we'll continue after that from the pillars that come after sujood, including the one that you sit down. You're supposed to sit down between 2 sujoods. we'll talk about that from the next class, inshallah. So tomorrow is Thursday, so tomorrow, guys, be on time, and as soon as you come, sign up in Lumia, because tomorrow, you guys know, we have our quiz day, the fun quiz day.
Wait, speaking of which, which
You want- Ahmed wants us to try out a different game. I
yeah,
know.
did you use Kahoot or what?
I already knew that you're gonna say that. I'll see what kind of games I'll see what kind of games I could find tomorrow, inshallah. I already knew. SubhanAllah. While I was speaking, I was saying, no, Ahmed is gonna come up, and
Ahmed is like
he got me.
you can think what Ahmed is thinking.
For
Because he
real.
always repeats the same thing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
there's-
I knew he's gonna come. I know he's gonna tell me like, okay, Ustaz, what games are we gonna play tomorrow? Yeah, I want us to change around a little bit the games, and I'll try. To. I told Ahmed last time. Of course, right now we're on our break. This minute, what we're talking is on our break. So I told Ahmed, last week, that I'd try my best as long as I could see how you guys are doing. There's some games that don't allow me to see how the students are doing. If I could find a game that Ahmed suggested that allows me and us to see how the student is doing, then why not? Okay, guys, continue your break. You have like 3 minutes left for your break.
Nasir, I think Ahmed's kind of like Muhammad from last year.
What happened?
Hania, what do you think? Do you think Ahmed's like Muhammad from last year?
Who are you? You're Khalid.
Guys, I need to say something.
Hmm.
You ready?
What?
Yeah. You ready?
There needs to be some.
Just tell us whatever you want. Ahmed, what are you doing? Tell her who's who.
What?
I'm Halim.
We have, I think.
So Hanin has the Q and Hania has the P, or what?
Ahmed, where did Ahmed go? Ahmed, what are you saying? You didn't say anything to us. He just wanted to say.
Wait, I'm confused. How are there 3 of you?
I don't know.
I do.
No, I didn't. I'm Halim.
There's 3 Haneens in here. Hi, I'm Haneen.
I'm Halim.
No, I'm Haneen.
Honey that you know.
No, I'm Haneen.
Guys, did you hear it?
No.
We didn't hear anything. We were waiting to hear something and we didn't told us anything. So we were talking our own.
I'm the real Haneen.
I'm the real Halim.
No,
Yeah.
Haneen.
We can tell by your voices.
So who's who?
Everybody can tell by our voices.
Yeah. What about Halim?
I know exactly who the real Haneen is. Me.
Let's change our voice.
Mm-hmm. Ahmed, what is this?
Watch it.
I can't hear Ahmed. I can't hear anything.
Watch it.
What do I watch?
The video I sent in the group chat.
We can't watch it.
Just watch it.
It's closed. My mom side locked. Like.
Have you ever heard of death in front of the Kaaba?
No.
I'm just watching a video of somebody standing for way
Tala,
too
I know
long.
you, Tala, because you have a P and you don't have a Q. Oh, that's why I know your name. Tala.
Okay, stop it. You're scaring me out. Ahmed, this video is too weird.
What is the video, Tala?
I didn't watch the whole thing, so Ahmed, you're scaring me out.
Watch it.
Really? That's not scary.
Ahmed, if you know I'm sensitive, right? Stop scaring me out.
How are you sensitive?
You don't have any sensitive skin like my baby's, like kids, baby kids.
Hi guys, okay. The break is over. Back to class. يلا سنبدأ بالدرس اللغة العربية. هل أنتم جاهزون؟ هل أنتم مستعدون؟ الحمد لله رب
نعم.
العالمين. يلا بسم الله سنبدأ. Okay. I have someone had a question. Okay. I have 5 lines of words. Okay. Who is still speaking, guys? Okay, Jazakallah. I have 5 lines of words here. I want each, whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. I have 6 line of words. We're 7 students. Okay, let me see what. Now, what I want is we want each student take a line. They're gonna have one missing line. In the end, the 7th student, the last person to put up their hand, we let them choose any 4 words they want. Okay, they could read. So everybody could yalla ارفعوا ايديكم. Everybody could raise up their hands, and we'll go in that order. The order that your hands are up. Now, every student is gonna read his line, her line. They're gonna read the words and translate them for us. Sorry, it went. The person did something wrong and he just flew away. 1 second. One second. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, what we're gonna do, each student is gonna read a word, one of the words. They're gonna read the complete line, translate the complete line, and then choose a word and make a sentence with it. So the last thing is ضع الكلمة في جملة مفيدة. That you put the word in a sentence, a complete sentence. Okay? So, like I said, you read the 4 words, you translate the 4 words while you're reading them, and then you choose one word from them and you make a jumla mufida from it, a beneficial sentence. We're ready?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, according to the hands that are up, we'll start, inshallah. Put up your hands, Ahmed and Selena, like you could get a chance, a turn. Okay, who is the laptop? Didn't put up their hands. Oh, she already have. Oh. Haneen, you're inside like 3 times?
I don't know. They copied my name.
Who copied your name?
Tala and Hanya.
Okay, everyone put up your hand. Put up your hand, please, everyone. It's better when you type your name, type your real name. So when we call you, we know who we're talking to. Okay. So Haneen is first. Haneen, you have the first. Why? Every time I click on it, it goes. 1 second. Every time I click on the book, it goes. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not going to click on it again. If I click, it goes away, flies away. Okay, let's start here. Tala has her hand up first. Tala, take the first line, read the words and translate them, and then choose one of them and make a sentence. Yalla, bismillah.
Surah, which means picture. Usra, which means family. Walid, which means father. Walida, which means mother. أنا أحب أن أساعد والدتي في المطبخ.
المطبخ. ما شاء الله. Nice sentence, Tala. ما شاء
I
الله.
actually really did that.
بين الوالدين. ما شاء الله. Okay. Who's next? Nida is next. Okay, yalla Nida. This is your line, the second line.
Okay, 1 second.
Take your time.
خدٌ خدت.
Where are you? You're here.
Wait.
جد. جد جدة.
جد جدة ابن
Correct. ابن.
ابنة
Correct. MashaAllah. Correct. جد جدة ابن ابنة or ابنة. If you continue the sentence, for example, ابنة. If you stop on it, ابنة. Okay. Choose any one of them. Choose any one of them and make a sentence with it.
Could you repeat that?
Choose any one of the words. Choose any one of the words and put it in a sentence. Oh, you didn't translate yet. You didn't translate yet?
Doctor.
No, where are you? You're here. Jaddun. Oh, because you're looking. Jaddun is what? من هو الجد؟ من هو الجد؟ Your grandpa.
Oh.
Grandfather. So if the jad is the grandfather, right? Who's the jadda?
Grandmother.
Grandmother, correct. What about the ibn?
Grandson.
No, the ibn is ibn. Who could help?
Ibn means son.
Yes.
Yes.
Son.
Correct. The son. The son.
Not the sun in the sky, your son.
Not the sun. Not the sun in the sky. The son, the person, son. يعني مثلا ابني أنا ابني عمر ابني علي ابني. My son name is Omar or Ali. So the son. Yes. What about ibna?
Daughter.
The daughter. Can you make a sentence out of one of these words? Choose any word.
I don't speak Arabic that well.
Yeah, we could do it together. So we could make a very simple sentence. Like, for example, okay. So ibn means son, right?
Yeah.
So اسم ابن رسول الله كان عبد الله. The name of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet, the Messenger, his name was Abdullah. And you could make the simplest of sentence that you like. Or جدي, my grandfather, جدي في البلاد. He's in town with us. جدي في البلاد. My grandfather's in town. Try. Go ahead, try. You could use the one I gave you, or whatever you want. You have to be creative.
ابنة رسول الله فاطمة.
ما شاء الله. اسمها فاطمة. Correct. You see, Bashar, you did it. ما شاء الله. جزاك الله خيرا نداء. Okay, let's see who's next. If you had your turn, put down your hand so we could see who's next. It doesn't show. If you had your turn, put on your hand. Everybody else should have their hand up. Unless you had your turn. But Hania, okay, keep your hand up, Hania. Exactly. If you didn't have your turn, keep your hand up. Yes. Okay, Ahmed, you have the third line.
Okay.
الصف الثالث. يلا.
Okay. عمة.
عمٌ.
عمٌ.
Mhm. Which
that means a man, right?
No, عمٌ. عمك. من هو عمك?
Can you repeat that?
Who when you say عمو, who are you talking to?
A guy.
Any guy?
I think it's your uncle.
Yeah.
It's your uncle.
Oh yeah, you're right. Your uncle.
What do you call your uncle?
Amun.
Okay. When you call your uncle, it's عمي, right? عمو.
Yeah, Ammi.
I call my Ammu Ibrahim. No, not Ammu Ibrahim, that's right.
You see, so it's عمو. No. Let Ahmed continue. So عمٌ means uncle. And what about عمة? من هي عمتك?
That means if Amun means uncle, then Ammi means aunt.
عمة.
Ammah. That means aunt, right?
Aunt, correct. You're correct there. Okay, and then the next one.
Olad.
أولاد, correct.
Olad.
أولاد.
That means a boy, right?
أولاد the son. Basically
son,
the boys.
son.
The boys. Yes.
Yeah.
It could mean, listen, it's the way you use it.
Yeah.
The way you use it. It could mean the boys, الأولاد, ذهبوا الأولاد إلى الدكان. Or it could mean أولادي, for example, my sons. And sometimes it can mean my children, my kids, أولادي, boys and girls. Sometimes it could mean boys and girls if you say like my kids. So is the context is how you use it. أولاد could mean boys. أولاد could be my sons. أولاد could be my children. Yes.
Okay.
What about
And
the last one?
And shajara means trees.
Correct. Shajara means tree. Okay. Pick any word and make a sentence. Select any word. Ahmed, I'll help you. We'll help you. But choose a word. You need to make a sentence.
Oh, okay.
ضع أحد الكلمات في جملة مفيدة.
أنا
words.
مشيت لعمون.
أنا مشيت إلى عمي.
أنا
I
مشيت
walked
إلى
to my
عمي.
uncle. So I walked to my uncle's. إلى دار عمي. Right? إلى دار عمي.
Yeah.
أنا مشيت إلى دار عمي. I walked to my uncle's home. مشيت إلى دار عمي.
Yeah.
Okay, nice sentence. Okay, whose turn? Let me see. It's Selena's turn. Selena, you have this line here.
Okay. Okay. Masjid,
Mm-hmm.
musalla,
Musalla.
غرفة,
Correct.
أذان الفجر,
Adhan al-Fajr. MashaAllah. So that you have to translate each one. So what is masjid?
as like a place for prayer.
Yes, masjid, the place of prayer. They call it sometimes the mosque in English. The mosque. The masjid. Okay, what about musalla?
Is it like a school?
No, musalla is like a prayer room. So it's less than a masjid. It's like a room they have special for prayer. But it's less than a masjid, of course. Yeah, a masjid has a musalla in it, but you could have a musalla other than in the masjid. Like there's a prayer room,
When I was going to like in-person school, they used to call a musalla like a school where we used to learn stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. A musalla is a prayer room. Sometimes here in the countries here, you have musalla. You could have a musalla in a mall or in an airport. You could have a musalla. You find for example, you're in the airport. You have it's not a masjid. It doesn't count as a masjid, but it's a musalla. It's just a room they have designated. They have it khas for prayer, for salah. Now, okay. What about this one here, غرفة?
It looks like a living room.
Yeah, it could be. If we said غرفة الجلوس, it would be a living room. غرفة الجلوس. But غرفة by itself just means a room. No, it could be غرفة نوم, غرفة الجلوس, غرفة whatever. It could be a living room or a bedroom or whatever. No. Okay, the last one, أذان الفجر means
The adhan for Fajr.
the adhan for Fajr, the call of prayer for Fajr. Choose any word and make a sentence.
I don't really know how to make sentences.
But try your best. I'm talking about very simple. And for example, let's choose masjid, right? Let's choose masjid. And when let's say you want to say in Arabic, I went to the masjid. I want it as simple as that, you know. What would you say? I went to the masjid yesterday. Start from let's say here, you see a sentence could either start from a fi'l and it would be jumla fi'liya, or it could start from an ism and it would be jumla ismiya. Whatever, if you start from this, you have to start from either a fi'l or ism. Let's start from a fi'l. So let's say, make it as simple as use the word ذهبت. I went to
ذهبت مسجد.
إلى المسجد. So you have to put the harf between them. Go ahead.
ذهبت إلى المسجد.
Correct, mashallah. Simple as that. Never say I can't. Always say I'll try. Inshallah. ذهبت إلى المسجد. Okay. Whose turn? Let me see. Ala, mashallah. Ala, you have this. This is your line. You can see with my mouse.
Okay. So I read the words.
First, you read the words, you translate all of them, and then you choose one and make a sentence.
Okay. Al-Quran معطف نظارة حمام. Al-Quran, it's the Quran. Yes. معطف, it's like a coat.
Correct.
نظارة, it's glasses. Hammam, it's a bathroom.
Correct. Now choose one of these words and make a sentence.
أخذ جدي نظارته ومعطفه وجلس يقرأ القرآن.
ما شاء الله. وجلس يقرأ القرآن. ما شاء الله. جزاك الله خيرا علاء. Who comes after Ala? This is Haneen?
I don't
Haneen.
know. Okay, me.
Okay, it is Haneen.
Where am I?
You have the last line, and then we let Hania choose any 4 words she wants.
يتوضأ.
يتوضأ. Continue.
أنا يتوضأ.
أنا أتوضأ. But before you make the sentence,
Okay.
read all the words
Yes.
and translate all the words and then make the sentence. يلا.
أنا أتوضأ.
حنين. أولا اقرأ الكلمات الأربعة.
أوكي. يتوضأ، يقرأ، يصلي، معلمة.
correct. ما شاء الله، شايف ممتازة. الآن ترجمي.
وضوء.
يتوضأ, he is cleaning up for prayer. He's making wudu for prayer. He's making ablution, they call it sometimes. Okay. And
Okay.
يقرأ means what?
Reading.
He is reading.
Playing.
See here, yes, it comes as a verb. يقرأ. يقرأ. It comes here as a verb, not as an ism. So this is, he's reading. Yes. And then, what does yusalli means?
Praying.
He is praying, correct. MashaAllah alayki.
معلمة means teacher.
The teacher. Which teacher? Male or female teacher?
I'm being female.
Female. Remember yesterday we took علامات التأنيث. Who could tell, where is the علامات التأنيث in the last word that Haneen read? يلا, who could tell me quickly? يلا.
I know.
التاء المربوطة.
ما شاء الله. Yes.
Dad?
Yes.
Can I see Haneen's line in a different way?
You want to say Haneen? Okay, right. Let Haneen finish her job, and then I let you say it. Then Hania has a turn, and then I let you say it, inshallah.
Okay.
Hania, we let Hania choose any 4 words she like, because Hania is special. She could choose any 4 words she like and make a sentence with any of them. But first, Haneen, choose a word and make a sentence, please.
معلمة.
Okay, make a sentence.
أنا ومعلمتي.
ما شاء الله.
No. معلمتي تدرسني في العربية.
تدرسني
في العربية.
باللغة العربية.
باللغة العربية.
She teaches you in Arabic language.
Yes.
نعم. تدرسني اللغة العربية. تدرسني اللغة العربية. She teaches me the Arabic language. Now. Okay, now Hania. Hania, you could choose any 4 words you want to read. Any 4 words. Yalla, quickly best, because the time, subhanAllah, the time is over. You want me to choose for you? Hania?
You can choose any of them.
I'll choose 4 for you. Yalla. Here's one. Where's my mouse? Look at my mouse. Here's one.
Okay. Surah.
Okay, here's another one. Masjid. Here's another one.
Quran.
Here's another one.
يتوضأ.
Okay, one of the ones I just showed you, make a sentence with them.
A picture.
Okay, yes, surah. Go ahead.
Masjid.
You want to make a sentence?
First, I have to read them in English.
Oh, you want to say them in English? Okay. This one is what? The surah is what?
And a picture.
A picture. And the masjid is what?
The masjid.
It's a masjid, correct. The mosque. And the Quran is al-Quran.
And يتوضأ means he's wudu.
Making ablution or making wudu for prayer. Yes. Okay, now choose one of them and make a sentence.
let me think. Which one do I choose? Because I have almost 3 of them because I only know,
Just choose any one of them. Yeah, surah. Go ahead, use surah. Make a sentence with the word surah. هذه سورة
هذه صورتي وأنا مع أختي.
ما شاء الله. أختك مين؟ حنين؟ ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Okay, جزاكم الله خير. جزاكم الله خيرا. Let us start with Quran. 1 second. Okay.
Ustad, you forgot about my turn.
Who?
No, like making a sentence in Haneen's line.
Oh, you didn't. Go ahead. Make a sentence. You remember her words, right? I'm sorry, I told you that, yes. Go ahead. You know her words. What? Because I'm going because the time is, it's very tight and we're almost finished and we didn't even read Quran yet. So go ahead. Make a sentence while I set up this for Quran. While I set up everything. Today is Wednesday, so today is from the Muslim. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Hani. Go ahead, Tala.
معلمتي تقرأ ثم تتوضأ ثم what was the last one?
معلمتي was the last one, I think.
I already said that.
معلمة. So use the same معلمتي يتوضأ ثم تصلي.
معلمتي تقرأ ثم تتوضأ ثم تصلي.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله عليك. Okay, 1 second. We have first Ala with Surah Al-Rahman. And Ala starts today from 71. Okay. Ala, you start for today from ayah 71. You could start.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حور مقصورات في الخيام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
Your voice disappeared.
Sorry.
Stop at متكئين.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام.
ما شاء الله جزاك الله خير. So you read from 71 until the end of the surah. This is the end of the surah, and that's what you're gonna read for us by memory tomorrow, inshallah. And then after that, you go to the next surah.
Okay, teacher, can I go after it starts Muhammad?
You could, if you like to. If you like, you could review Al-Qamar and Najm and Tur.
Oh, because I already reviewed him last week, all of them with my mother.
Okay, no problem. So you wanna go next, just like make a note next week, and you just make a note next week. Start with Surah Muhammad. Okay.
Yes. Barakallahu feek.
Well, yeah. I made the note. So just tomorrow you read the rest of the Surah Al-Rahman, and then from Monday you start with Surah Muhammad. No problem. Salina, the same thing, please. From Surah 71. Start from 72, like Ala did. Start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم حور مقصورة في الخيام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبق
خضر
خضر
أيوة.
عبقاري
قارئين
وعبقاري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسمك ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام.
ما شاء الله. Selena. Selena, also tomorrow you will read, inshallah, to the end of the surah.
Okay, for Monday, is it okay if I just go on to a new surah because I have also gone over the other surahs to review?
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Start
Let me just do this one for you. This one you had a little. Let's just play it. So tomorrow, you could do this tomorrow also.
Okay.
متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام.
Practice it for tomorrow from 71 to the end or 72 till the end. And then after that, I let you choose the surah that you want. Which surah, just like to make a note, which surah you want to go next week?
Surah Zumar.
Izzum. Okay, no problem. Let's write it down.
Is it okay if I go?
Yes, you're dismissed.
No, no.
Jazakallah khairan. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Is it okay if I go next?
Yes, of course. Who's that?
Tala.
Tala. Okay. Tala, because she always goes to the end. Let us skip this time to Tala. No problem. Because Tala always goes in the end. 1 second. Okay, Tala has Allahumma salli ala Sayyid Muhammad. So the Naba and from 36 to the end. So start from here. Jaza'an min rabbika. Yes, Ala.
Teacher, can I go?
Yes, you're dismissed. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
مع السلامة.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن الرحمن وقال صوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينفخ يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا.
MashaAllah. Okay. Allah jazakallah khairan. So that's what you have for tomorrow.
The kafir is saying that, oh no, I wish I was dead.
Good, correct. Ya laytani kuntu turaba. This is what the kafir would say on Qiyamah. Correct, MashaAllah. Okay.
As-salama.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay. Let's go back now. Okay, you know what? Nida always goes to the end. Let's let her today. She could go, and then we'll go back up, inshallah.
When can I go?
They're me.
I'll let you go after Nida, inshallah, if you like, Ahmed. Or if you want to practice, or like, or you don't have no practice today, just reading. Okay, 1 second. Let us first, one by one. So let's, Nida, you had from Ayah 36. Am I correct?
35.
35. Okay. 35 from Surah Al-Mursalat. Okay. So start here.
Okay.
هذا يوم.
Siri here. Let me know if I can help.
Whoops.
No problem. It's okay.
Where is 35?
Right here. Right here.
Okay.
هذا يوم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يؤذن لهم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Okay, حسبك. This is so you could perfect it tomorrow, inshallah. I'm gonna write for you from 35 to 40. So you could perfect it and read it, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Shukran Nida. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay.
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, who we have left here? Let me see. We have Haneen and Hania and Ahmed. Okay. Ahmed, will you wait for the sisters?
Yeah, I'll wait for the sisters.
Okay. See, Ahmed is a good guy. Okay, let's go back to Surah Ar-Rahman. Okay, the sisters, both of you start today at 41. Okay. So you start here. Where's Haneen? يعرفوا. وين حنين؟ حنين.
Yes.
يلا توكل على الله. يلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله.
يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
هذه جهنم.
جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
ولمن خاف.
مقام ربه جنتان.
Okay, I'll let you stop here. Look like you're tired. Okay, up to here. This is 46. 46. Okay, you guys see. I know we're a little late today in finishing, so you guys get a little tired. No problem. Hania, the same thing like Haneen, from 41 to 46.
Okay.
يعرفوا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ من النواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
ما شاء الله. Okay.
ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي
Okay. حسبك. جزاك خيرا. So the same as Haneen for tomorrow. 41 to 46. جزاك خيرا. Let's go to Ahmed now. Ahmed have Surah Al-Nazi'at. From Ayah 7, Ahmed.
Can I go?
يلا.
Okay.
start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
تتبعها. Mhm.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تتبعها الرادفة. قلوب يومئذ واجفة. أبصارها خاشية. يقولون عنا لمردودون.
Go back. يقولون أئنا.
يقولون عنا لمردودون.
لمر. There's a فتحة.
لمردودون في الحافرة. أإذا كنوا
كنا.
أإذا كنوا
أإذا كنا.
أإذا كنا
عظاما.
عظاما ناخرة. I think that's good.
Okay, I think that's good because you have to memorize this for tomorrow. Okay.
So
that's
7 to 11?
to 11. 7 to 11.
Okay.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.